welcome to Restless Chipotle Kitchen. Today we're making an easy, no-bake lemon pie. Well, actually this one is lime, so you can make it lime or lemon, however you want to do it. It only has a couple of ingredients. It goes in a crumb crust and it chills overnight and it's ready to go. You can even make it ahead and freeze it, all right? So head over to the kitchen and see how it's done. So this no-bake lemon pie is super easy, but I didn't have lemon juice, so I am making a no-bake lime pie. It's exactly the same. You can substitute lemons for limes in this, so easy. So either way, even though what I'm using is green instead of yellow, it is the same pie, okay? The first thing you're gonna do is put 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk into a bowl. Keep in mind that this is the sweetened condensed milk, not evaporated milk. It's very thick and it has sugar already in it. And so that's what you want to make sure that you get for this pie. If you use evaporated milk, it's not going to work. And I've had a few people ask me if you can use the fat-free or low-fat sweetened condensed milk, and honestly, I don't know because I've never used it. Once you have that in there, you're going to add 3/4 of a cup of lemon or lime juice. And in this case, I'm adding lime juice. You're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And you don't have to add the vanilla if you don't want to, but I find that it gives it a really nice flavor. And then you're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of lemon or lime zest. And that's usually about 1 lemon or lime, depending on how big they are. The lime zest isn't absolutely necessary, but it does give it a nice flavor. Plus it makes your house smell really good, or at least your kitchen. And then you're just gonna whisk that up carefully because it's gonna be a little soupy. And as you whisk that up, it's going to thicken up. So it's gonna look almost like a custard. And the whisk, you can see that the whisk will leave tracks in it. Once you've got it good and mixed up, you're gonna pour it into your chilled graham cracker crust. I do have a recipe for graham cracker crust on the blog. When you go to print this recipe, you'll find that one. So if you don't wanna buy a crust, you wanna do homemade, then keep in mind that the recipe for that is there. You're just gonna take this lemon or lime filling and you're going to spoon it right into the crust. Only in order to do that, I would actually need a spoon. Smooth it out. Now, this is going to need to sit and chill overnight. So I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap. Now, one thing that I like to do, and I know I've mentioned this in videos before, is I like to spray the plastic wrap with no stick spray, because then when I put it over the cream filling, the plastic wrap doesn't stick to the cream filling. So you know how sometimes you'll pull the plastic wrap up and half the filling will come up with it? As you can see, that doesn't happen. So if you just give it a quick spray with nonstick spray, you won't have to worry about it. So we're gonna keep that covered. It's gonna go in the refrigerator to chill overnight, and it'll be ready in the morning. All right, here's our pie. It's chilled overnight, and you could serve it just like this, but what I'm going to do is I've made some whipped cream, and I'm gonna put whipped cream on the top. Now, when you're making whipped cream for something like this, I like to put about a tablespoonful of instant vanilla pudding mix in the whipped cream right at the end after it's all sweetened and everything. It helps to stabilize it, and so you can go ahead and put the whipped cream on the pie, and it'll stay pretty firm and pretty good for, you know, a couple of days. So that's my best tip for this. If you want to have whipped cream on it and you want to do it ahead of time, whoops. And if you get some of the crumbs in it, just pull them off, it's fine. The vanilla pudding actually gives it a little extra flavor, and it helps it maintain the consistency for a few days. All right. There's our whipped cream. You can put some graham cracker crumbs on the top, or you can use some lime or lemon zest, depending on whether you're doing lime or lemon. Just whatever way you want to do it. So I'm just going to add a little lime to this just to make it pretty. And maybe another one. And there we go. We have our pie. It's ready to be cut and served. And like I said, I do suggest that you freeze it for a little bit. Take it out 15 minutes before you're ready to cut it, and it'll help you get those nice even slices you're looking for. Now let's go over to the table and take a look at this. Here it is, y'all. Here is our no bake lemon or lime icebox pie with whipped topping or whipped cream on top. So it's creamy. It's still a little bit frozen. Well, the whipped cream's not, but the pie is. Look how creamy that is. Can you see that? So good. It's tangy, melt in your mouth creamy. Everything that you want for a summer dessert. It's refreshing, it's light, it goes together fast, and it is, I think, really beautiful. So give this a try. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time, okay? Love y'all. Bye-bye. Crumbs on. Of course it's not working. Today we're making my very favorite make-ahead pie. Nope, I think I said that before. They're all my very favorite.